What is up, super cool people of the internet? Welcome to my corner. My name is Amethyst and I'm so happy that you are here today. Today we're doing a rat cage cleaning video. I promised you guys one of these a while ago, so it is definitely time. I did clean my cage once without a video just because I needed to get it done fast. But today I'm going to show you guys what I do when I do an entire deep clean of the rat cage. Today I'm talking like full deep clean. I took extra antihistamines because I'm actually allergic to my rats now. I wasn't when I first got them, but a fun fact about having pets when you're prone to allergies is you can develop allergies for your pets. So it's really bad. Like if they are on me, then I will develop like hives in that area. So super fun. Does that change anything for owning them? No, because I love rat kisses and will never give those up. But yeah, let's go ahead and show you guys what I do for this cage. I'm gonna wear a mask. It's a little extra, but it's helped a lot in the past cleanings. So yeah, we're putting a mask on today. And I just wanted to show you guys like what I end up doing. I also would like to say this is the silent runner. It's not the right size for my rats. It's a little small. I'll put it in there like maybe 2 days out of the 7 days of the week. And that seems to be enough to help with Tamaki has like ridiculous energy. And there are some days where I just can't let her free roam for 3 hours. So there is a wheel. It is a little too small. I don't let them use it all the time. Like I take it out because I know that if they have it accessible to them all the time, it can really injure their backs. At this point, they are over 2 years old. I've talked to my vet about it. She doesn't see too much of an issue with it. It's in there sometimes for them to get their energy out. That's what this wheel is right here. Yeah, let's go ahead and introduce you guys to the girls. Obviously some disclaimers that I'm not a professional. These are just my rats, my experience. And I have 3 at the moment. And I do have a double stacked Critter Nation. Honestly, I think this is one of the only cages I recommend. I've had multiple cages and none of them even touch the Critter Nation. So just wanted to put that out there. This little girl is Tamaki. All of my girls are over 2 years and 3 months. Tamaki is the troublemaker. She likes to escape. She literally will rather escape the cage than eat. Like treats she don't care about treats. This is Asuna. She doesn't like to be picked up, but she's fine with being held. So as soon as you got her in a hold, she's like chill. But actually picking her up, she doesn't like that. So alright, here's Asuna. She's still healing up from when she had a tumor removal. Her hair is growing back a lot faster than the first time she had a tumor removal. But she's about the same age as Tamaki. I've had them for a little less than 1.5 years, I think. I got them from a friend. These are actually feeder rats as well. My friend got them for her pet snake and decided to keep them as pets. So yeah, I love you so much. And then Sakura is around here somewhere. Sakura. All right. Since we're clearing it all out anyways, let's just take this out. She's in here. I'm gonna show you guys. Hi. How are you? How are you, Mama? So this one's about to be maybe thrown out. But rats really do enjoy broken up hammocks. Like if they can kind of destroy it and make it their own, they love that. And this is Sakura. She also had a tumor removal in the past, but she is perfectly healed up. She had one on her little booty. And she is my overweight girl. I don't know how she's so much bigger than the other two. But she is. She's my little chunky monkey. Your little potato. Oh, sorry. I said that a little aggressively, huh? Love you. Alright, bye. So, let's get started. The girls are now free roaming. The cats are out of this room. First things first is just taking this apart. There is this little thing right here. I deep cleaned that the last time I took apart the rat cage, which was like 3 weeks ago. And that's not a part, see, I'm already getting itchy. That's not an item that gets very dirty. Usually for items like that, I'll just kind of play it by ear. Maybe I'll wipe it down later with some cage cleaner, but I'm not going to take that one out and deep clean it today. And then the backstory of this one, if you're new here, whenever one of my girls has a surgery and they need to be in isolation for their wounds, not for sickness, but a wound isolation, I like to put this small cage in the big cage so that they can still interact with their sisters and it's less lonely for them. This worked really well for me every single time I had a girl in surgery. I've been doing this since the very beginning, and my vet likes it. She thinks it's a great idea. And yeah, so I like it a lot. My girls seem to like it too, but none of them are sick right now, so we're gonna be taking this guy out for the time being. Let's go on to the second level. All this stuff up here, I don't feel the need to deep clean. Actually, I'll take this part off though. And that's how I store these. I like to make sure I always keep the bolts and all the pieces on. Yeah, lifesaver, because otherwise you're gonna lose all the parts to all the things. Where's my mask? Because it's getting to the point where I'm going to start needing it. I feel ridiculous doing this, but you gotta do what you gotta do, right? So it wasn't the plan to take apart the whole cage today, but I just accidentally did anyways. So let's just take out the tub. I'll take that to get washed as well. Bruh, where are you going? She doesn't know that I took it away. She's gonna try to let me tell you. Oh, I don't like this. Okay, yeah. Let's leave the bone. Okay, so we're gonna put basically all of the stuff that I need to wash, like actually wash in water, into that tub. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. This is our laundry that I basically will soak in my bathtub with vinegar to kill the ammonia or possible ammonia. And then after I soak it in vinegar, I rinse it and then I pop it in the washer to get washed with proper soap. We got a brave girl and a crazy girl and a... She's just looking for food. Found some. now time to start assembling. So on these, I like to cover them with a fleece, and then I'll put them in the cage just as a nice way to like keep them semi-clean. Clearly the fleece have been used a lot, but I will keep using it until it's literally not usable anymore. That I also picked up my hammocks. I'm going to show you guys. For underneath here, we're going to use this faded strawberry one. Cute. Behind that, we're going to use this sushi one that I just got from the Ratty box. Asuna is a big fan of those ones, so we're going to give her another one. And add in a pizza one, cheese one. That one's gonna act as a catch instead in case any of them fall. Gotta have some stuff for them to catch themselves on. This is the litter that I use for them. I use this for their actual like bathroom, and it works really well. I've been using this like literally my entire rat ownership. And this specifically, the Tutti Frutti, is my favorite bedding. It's the one that I use pretty much every single time. I did try another one at one point, one without the dye, and it gave my girls an infection. And then the wood chips, I still will. I used them once. I used a bag smaller than this once, like 3 years ago, and I still find wood chips and wood shavings on my things. They will not get off of anything. I honestly don't recommend the wood chips. I don't remember if it's pine or cedar that's safe. I think it's pine that's safe. I don't even know, and I don't even care, because this is the only stuff that's really worked for me well. It's easy to clean off. The dyes are not dangerous for our pets, and it really helps with like smell control. And I like this too because it helps prevent the ammonia, right? And then it's unscented and all that good stuff. So this is what I use for their bedding. And as of late, I've been doing a lot more bedding. Knock it out, knock it out. So I'm just gonna dump the rest of this bag in here. All right, we've already got one visitor, and then I'm gonna continue using this bounce house because it wasn't too bad and they really liked it. So I kind of just like pop it in there. Nice. Okay, and I'm gonna give you guys a quick tour of what I did and why. Come here. Boom. I'm not leaving this in here. I'm just putting it in here for right now so that if they decide to move their food around, they can do that real quick. Otherwise, I do have another box I'm gonna put in here, and I'm just gonna put all this into that box. It's got food, and it's got a nice little oh my gosh, girl, nest that they built themselves. So this is our bottom layer. We've got a hammock here and a swinging thing that Asuna likes, and another hammock here to catch them in case they fall. I've got a little ledge situation, so let's close the door actually because we're done with this bottom layer. Let's see if this works. My Critter Nation is actually broke. So yeah, they use that to get around. We have an extra hammock right here. They're probably honestly not going to use this one, but I like to leave it in there just in case. And we've got ledges to help with their movement. And then they like to hang out in there sometimes and eat. And then going up, we have our second layer. This is probably going to knock off, but sometimes they like to leave the hides up there. So it gives them a nice little spot to hide their food. And we've got some ledges for walkways. I added in a lot of ledges this time since I don't have the second cage in there. there, which they used to use to climb around. And then of course we have another hammock here. More than likely they're not going to use that one for sleeping. They're probably going to use that one for sleeping. And I'm probably going to add an additional small hammock back there, an additional small one back there too. I just like to give them lots and lots of options. And then we have our litter up here, one water bottle here, one water bottle right here, and I usually have a third, but they're in the wash right now. And then I have this big old wooden ledge up here, and I decided to add in, for my very first time ever, actually using one of the ramps from the Critter Nation. Finally figured out how to use them, so I have it back there as well as a little post for them to climb off the ledge and down onto this level safely. And then more ledges and lava rocks and all the things. I haven't added in any of their chews yet, but they're gonna get some chews, they're gonna get some corkscrews, wine corks. And I'm gonna feed them a bunch of extra food. Whenever I do a rat cage cleaning, I like to give them extra food so they can find a good spot for them to start their new little nest of food. So I think they're gonna really like this setup. And then when my little ringlet thing is dry, I'm gonna probably put one here and one here, just so that in case they fall, they have something to grab onto, because I'm super paranoid about that. So, but the ledges seem to be working. Let's see if she uses the pink one. Yep, perfect. So I got good places for that. And tons of water. So thank you guys so much for watching. If I'm forgetting something with this video, I'll probably link it down below. The products that I use and all that, I will link down below. I'll probably have affiliate codes for those, which means that I'll get some money if you purchase using my link, but it's not like extra money or anything like that. Yeah, any tips, tricks, or whatever else that I am forgetting, I'll just put in the description box. So make sure you check that out. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate y'all. I love that you guys are all invested in my rats as much as I am sometimes, it seems. So I appreciate you guys. I hope that you have a wonderful day and an even better tomorrow. Bye!